Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream. So it's Megan Rose from Philippines. I just want to take the opportunity to make a live today. So my current project is this top here. I have been making some tops lately, some halter tops with sleeves. This is the first panel already made. I'm on that part where I have made a hole for this yoke part. And now I'm just gonna make the other half. So that's what I've been working on. So I'm just hoping to chat with you today, guys. I have one more. Hello, welcome to the one person watching. As you have known, I have been jotting down my whips. Excuse this part, Daniel drew on it or Mavi drew on it. So I have listed down all of my whips, and I'm quite surprised that it is 53 pieces of it. I have listed and jotted them down. There are other ones that I was able to cross out, just like the cell phone stand, so I was able to cross that one out. And recently I was able to put the pom-pom for the hat. Just want to show you briefly. I was going to show this to you on my podcast. So I'm planning to make a podcast tomorrow. So this is one of my whips. I wasn't able to find this furry yarn here. So I decided to pick out a yarn closest to the color of this, although it's not really quite the same, but it is close. So yesterday I made a pom-pom for the Santa hat here. This is how it looks like once worn. The first one that I have made, Marius went ahead and got it from me and he owned it. From my other cell phone, I am pixelated. I don't know if you guys are seeing me in a clear view. Hello to the one person watching. So I'm using my other phone so that I can see the live chat. So that is the whip that I was able to accomplish. I'm trying to pick out the items that has little update to it that I needed, or little work that I needed to put on it so that it will be in a finished mode. So that's how it looks like. As you can see, this part has lyrics on it, and then I ran out of it. I think I have made that from top to bottom. So this is how long the red one got, and it's not enough, so I incorporated this one with lyrics on it. I don't know if it is a Karen Simply Soft yarn. Hello, mega love shout out to the one person watching. So I was able to cross that out from my list. here, which reads Second Santa Hat Pom Pom. So I still have about 53 items. I yet to finish 53 items. The last ones written here are the diamond painting frames. So I have two diamond paintings done that I needed to buy a frame for. Hello to the one person watching. Please comment below. I just want to make a live stream for at least an hour today. So that is the what am I calling finish whip challenge. So that I will also show this to you tomorrow if I'm able to make a podcast. So as I was saying before a while ago, I had been making some tops out of the gradient yarn that I bought from Sojel. She is a local seller here in the Philippines. And I always follow her listings on Facebook, and she has this very nice 6 ply and 8 ply gradient polyester yarns that are in cakes like this. As you can see, this is a very huge one. I already was able to work on the green ones of it. And I think I will be able to use up until the orange part of this, because I also was making another top using another gradient yarn. I don't know if I can show you, but I still have one more of this gradient yarn that I wanted to turn into this top. And what it is just somehow tied up with sleeves on it. So this is using some open work design. I don't know if you can call it filet crochet. I think filet crochet has some design to it that you want to acquire. It's just gonna be like this. Yeah, it's gonna be this long. And I imitated the design from one of my co-sellers from the bazaar, but hers is really long. And then from my Suki, I have some MTOs or made to orders. So I have been working on that. She ordered for me a granny square top, a skirt which also incorporates granny squares, and this one here which is a bucket hat. I unraveled this part, the brim part, because it became very curly. So I'm going to redo the brim part of it. And this is also gonna be some type of weapon chat. I have been writing some stuff that I forget to say during my podcast, but I wasn't able to pick up on it. I also was able to watch my older podcasts, and from those videos, I hear myself saying that I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, but I wasn't able to pick up on it. So I wasn't able to jot down all of the stuff that I have said that I was going to do. But then I have all of this whip listings that I wanted to do, so so that I will be accountable in a way. I'm gonna try to finish one or two every podcast that I can show you guys. I'll not be able to sing today because yesterday Nicole came up and she borrowed my V8. She was just going to borrow the microphone, but I said she can use the V8 for if ever she needs it because she can use it um, with some type of accompaniment. So you can uh, put there your main phone and you'll have an extra one for the background music if you wanted to sing. So I let her borrow that from me. And she's going to use that for one of her projects in school. I think she's gonna do it for a voiceover because she has been making some presentations of some sort. She is in college right now, and I think her course is all about medical technician, if I'm not mistaken. So those people are the ones who drew blood and studies studies all about the specimens looking through a microscope. She really wanted to have a psychology course, but then her cousin already was able to choose that course, and she wanted to be different but still in the line of medicine in a way. So she chose to be a medical technician, and her other cousin is taking a midwifery course. So I'm looking outside because I am monitoring if it's gonna rain or not because Mama washed the clothes today and it is hanging outside and she doesn't want it to be wet from the rain. It has been raining on and off here in the Philippines. We're experiencing some torrential rains, even though there's no storm passing by. I have been watching a lot of TikTok lately, and I am following this Filipino vlogger that also has a YouTube channel, and it's really quite fun watching him because of all the pranks that he pulls with his brothers, his girlfriend, and his mother. He really is a very funny guy, and you wouldn't really believe that he is a some type of teacher because of all of the prank that he pulls. I'm not able to watch again my live, so I'm gonna try to rewatch it because as I am looking on it on my other phone, my face is pixelated. So I have stopped my organizing series because I have already organized most of the stuff, although gonna need to move stuff again because I have created a new mess on my desks and on my drawers. I think that happens whenever I make orders of some sort. So I have been making some orders incorporating granny squares. So this is supposed to be a skirt, but I am anticipating the length of it. It's gonna be a drawstring skirt, and I'm thinking that 6 in a row will be enough, or 6 in a row will be enough. But my customer, she is on the thin side, so this is gonna be on the lower part of the skirt. There's supposed to be 2 rows of the granny squares. So I put out all of these granny squares that I've been making in the past. I stopped working on it because no one is ordering this stuff from me. As you can see, I was able to pick out the colors, the different colors right here, and I still have a few of them on that box there. And I have been making them right here with all of the colors that I can mix and match with 3 rounds to it. Hello, Mega Love, shout out to the one person watching. I'm just chatting while crocheting today. And I'm working on this top right here. So that is for my suke, or my customer that always buys from me. I call her Suke because in the past she has bought several items from me, like the wreaths, the wall art, some bags, some decorations for her new house. So she has been ordering some stuff from me. One of them is this bucket hat right here. This is my first time using granny squares for a hat, and it involves mathematics in it because you need to divide this part of the hat to the granny square so that they will be equally divided into six of the squares. And yesterday I was on that part where I am making the brim, but it turned out curly, so I asked Queen if she wanted it to be curly in a way, and she said that she doesn't want it to look like a baby hat. So I unraveled this part that I was able to make, and I'm gonna try to make it into a much more lesser curl than usual. So I really wanted to be productive within my day recently. I have been thinking of going out to buy some stuff these past days, but I am canceling it in a way because I really don't need those stuff right now. Like I needed some mercerized cotton because for the skirt, I think this is not gonna be enough for the whole of the skirt. So I'm gonna buy 2 more of this. I haven't been able to buy yarn from my suke, which is in Tabora on GST Supply and Everson, because recently I have been buying yarn from Yapi or Shopee because the milk cotton yarns there is cheaper compared to when you buy it from Tabora. And most of the customers nowadays, they prefer milk cotton from acrylic yarn. The acrylic yarn that I usually buy from Tabora. Everstone still has all of those milk cotton yarns, but it is a little bit pricier there compared to when you shop on or when you buy it on Shopee. You may have seen me always touching my face like this. I had a lump here that is connected to my ear infection problem in the past. So I have it checked out with my ENT doctor. He gave me some antibiotics and medicine to relieve the pain and also to smoothen it out. I have been going to that doctor for 5 times now in the span of 6 months because my problem is reoccurring, and there is a time when it's hard for me to chew my food in the side of my face, but recently it has recovered. So I hope that it will continue to be like that. Mega love shout out to the one person watching. A while ago, I was live streaming in Kumu, but then I decided to close the live stream because for the 15 minutes that I was talking there, I have no active viewer, so I decided to close that out. So now I'm in that part where I'm going to have this design here for 7 rows. And I have been jotting down the specifications for this top for when I decide to remake it again. Although I think I have enough right now. I'm just enjoying this pattern here. So that is why I have been making several of them. I think today is a special occasion for the Muslim group or the Muslim people throughout the world. And maybe that is also why my brother-in-law has no work today. And maybe my brother. I have only one brother, but I have a brother-in-law. So I don't know what else I can share with you guys. I have been jotting down some topics here that I think I was able to tell you during my other live stream. I have written here that I am kind of bummed with my ear problem that reoccurs every now and then. Going to the ENT is quite costly for me, so I really want to prevent going there again. So I have been doing some things that wouldn't jeopardize my ear problem. Like whenever I go shower, I put some cotton in my ears so that the water wouldn't come inside. And I have been touching it lately, so I wanted to also prevent that because I think it also is one of the reasons why it swells up. Because my often touching it, but I had the habit of doing that lately, so I just want to be in that phase where I'm not always touching it. Or maybe if I'm touching it, it's just a light touch, as the doctor said. because I really am in that stage where I don't want to go back to the hospital or to the ENT. My ENT doctor, I met him last January because I heard from my sister-in-law that they have a clinic at the mall. So the clinic is inside the mall and there are several doctors there. Orthopedic doctors, pediatricians, OB-GYN. So there are several variety of doctors that works there so that you can have your checkup or your consultation. And so that is where I go because I used to go to this other ENT in the Visoria. But she, I think, doesn't really specialize on ears, nose, and throat. I think she specializes in skin. I don't know what you call that kind of doctor. I forgot. But I think she specializes in skin diseases or problems rather than ears or nose and throat kind of issues. A dermatologist. Yeah, I think that's what she is. I also was able to go to her on for several times just to have my ears rechecked. Because as I have said, I have been having these ear problems in a chronic type of way. At first, it was just an acute type of ear infection, but it reoccurs, so it became a chronic type of ear infection. So whenever I have the problem with my ears, it kind of bums me out and it affects my crocheting and the other things that I'm doing. Kind of takes away the fun out of things. But my doctor said that maybe it's also a case of me stressing out over it. So maybe that's the reason why it reoccurs. It is because me is stressing out or having this anxiety over that problem. So I am trying to change my mindset about my ear infection. I'm in that phase where I am trying not to think about it a lot because my doctor said that it is maybe also because of that I am feeling that way mentally. But now I agree with him because I think as I am recuperating about it, uh, I think it also affects my mental state, or my mental state is also one of the reasons why I'm having these problems. So I needed to lessen the stress in my mind and in myself so that I wouldn't have this problem repeating again. I also put here, I also put here that I'm going to put the blouse stops on Stella. So I have been rummaging you call it, I have been rummaging my cabinet and my stock with the garments that I've been making because I had a PK challenge with Sis MJ these past weeks. And whenever we have that challenge, I am wearing a top so that the people can see what my content is on Kum, which is always crochet. And yesterday, last night, there's also this one event in Kumu that I participated with my ka-group or my ka-team, Sisje, and we're talking about crochet during that. And hopefully it's going to be a regular thing So I hope that we will have that. Hello, mega love shout out to the one person watching. I'm just chatting with you guys while working on this top here. I'm on the other panel right now where I need to make 7 rows of this open work right here. Hello, please comment below. So I'm just talking about stuff that I have written, some topics in my mind. Hello to the one person watching. Am I pixelated on your cell phone? Because I'm using my other cell phone for live chat and it is pixelated here. So hello guys, please leave me a comment or a question if you want to ask me something. So I don't have any more of my organizing journey, although I said that I was going to organize the magazines. But I was able to already do that with my other magazines. So if ever I get a chance to organize again, I will try to make a part 5 of it. Because I wanted it to be a series. And it really is very good for your mental health to refresh it with cleaning or organizing. So I don't really often do that, but it's quite refreshing whenever you are finished cleaning your room or organizing some stuff. I don't know if you guys are experiencing this. If you guys are also making some craft type of content on YouTube. But in the past, I'm able to put my email address on the description box below. So there are times that I receive some spam, and I am that on that part where I don't know if it is really legit or not, because most of the emails that I receive is for promotion of a certain app, an editing app. So since I don't know who that person is that is contacting me, I don't often open the email because I don't know if it is a virus or not, something like that. So I also don't get the chance to know if it is real or not, if they really want me to promote something. But I think most of the things that they want me to promote or make a video for our editing apps. So, and then I have written here, yeah. I really wanted to meet up with this friend of mine who is really into knitting. And we were talking about going to a certain shop here in the Philippines. A certain shop that I don't really know where, but I think it is far away, far off from here. I think it's in Quezon City. So we are talking about going there. And I am hoping to meet up with him so that I can give him most of the knitting magazines that I have accumulated throughout the years, but wasn't able to do that. And I'm hoping that I can contact him and maybe we can meet somewhere so we can go to that certain yarn store. The yarn store I think is called the Attic Yarn. But there's this other one which is in Pasay. Hello, mega love shout out to the one person watching. Please comment down below. I'm just having a live chat today about things that I can figure out to share with you guys. So this is the top that I'm working on while chatting with you guys. This is my third one using this design here. The second one is I was able to make it for Mama. So I'm hoping that she can use it during church because whenever you wear this, it really is warm. So you can use it in a place where the aircon is in full blast or something like that. So yeah, I'm talking about my friend, and he has been to these stores around Metro Manila, and I really want to join in with him to go to those stores so that I can also show you guys some local yarn stores that we have here. And one of it is in Quezon City. So I'm hoping that there will come a time that I will be able to do that, to visit that store, because I have found some Facebook pages of that store. I think I was able to buy some yarn from it, the Alice yarns, those fancy yarns that are quite costly, but they are my favorite yarn of all time, I guess. The Alice one, the variegated one. Excuse me, guys. I'm just gonna get some water because my voice is becoming raspy. So I'm not able to sing today because my niece borrowed my V8 and my microphone because she needed to make a presentation for her course or for one of her subjects. Sometimes I really pity my niece because she often sleeps very late lately just to finish all of her homework. Most of the time she's sleepy, but she said that she can go to sleep because she has plenty of workload from school. So it's quite nice that we were able to go to a vacation last June 10 so that we can unwind and what do you call it, recharge in a way. I really needed to figure out how to make the skirt for Rain's order. I think I have made a short type of crochet item from before. Hello, mega love shout out to the one person watching. To the two person. Welcome to my live stream. So this is the yarn that I'm using right now. And this is from Sogel. I really wanted to buy more yarns from her, but I'm thinking I have so many yarns right now. And I'm quite excited to work on these gradient yarns because of all the colors. Because you know me, I really like my colors. I wanted to see how the colors will turn out. One of them, one of them turned out like this. This is the another gradient yarn. So as you can see, the front part has those maroon colors to it, but then on the other side, it became green, and then a combination of green and red, those colors. So you can interchange between the front and the back. I really am having fun working on these tops. So I'm gonna use most of my gradient yarns for those. Hello, my love, shout out. I also put here another topic. So a long-running TV show here in the Philippines was canceled airing on the channel that they are working from. So that is Eat Bulaga. So what they did was they are going to uh, they went to another channel to showcase their TV show. They have this interview that I watched several days ago, and I really am fascinated on how they are really tight with their co-workers as if they are family members. So that is quite nice to watch. And they don't have this what do you call it, the title of the show. They can't use the title of the show yet, so they're going to surprise us with the title of the show on July 1. So I'm hoping to watch that, although July 1's gonna be um, the funeral for our pastor. Our lead pastor, he died last June 22, and Mama and I are going to go to the wake tomorrow to help out with the food distribution for the visitors. Our church is really big, so I know that several people will visit the wake of our pastor. Journey Church Philippines is really wide. We have churches in Visayas and Mindanao, and there are also several here in Luzon. So recently our pastor has opened up a church in Makati, but sadly that is the place where he had the heart attack, and after that he went to a comatose stage. It's really surprising when he died. It's very fast, and yeah, it's a uh, sad place right now for our church. But we are very thankful that we were able to meet a very loyal and faithful pastor that shared to us so many messages that we will cherish throughout our lives. She really encourages us to have faith in our Lord and to pray, and also to give a tithing. So we have learned so many gospels from him. So it's really quite sad that he passed away. I think his age is in the 56. He is 56 years old. He was able to preach in the USA, and also he was very faithful for that journey because God has provided for his expenses when he was abroad. Hello, mega love shout out to the one person watching. Just talking about our late pastor. He was our lead pastor. Uh, in the past, our church was called Chosen Generation, but then it became Journey Church, and we had our 13th year last March with Journey Church Philippines. Mama is an intercessor, and I wanted to be one of the intercessors. But in the past, I was choosing whether I'm going to be a part of this or that, but I just wasn't able to touch up with that. But I am praying for a mentor who can guide me. I just have this commitment problem. So, but I am often present during events or during activities. I just wasn't able to go to church lately. Although I have been watching online, I am becoming quite guilty that I am not able to go to church lately. So now that my sister-in-law resigned from her job, hello, Mega Love shout out. My sister resigned from her job so that she can focus on Daniel, because Daniel had his SPED class and also some online therapy sessions. So ate resigned so that she can focus on Daniel and to focus on her home, on their home. I was able to use my, what do you call this? LED lights during live streaming on Kumu. So I have written here that whenever I watch your videos, guys, your podcasting videos, I try to learn some stuff so that I can improve on speaking in English. So every now and then I pick out some stuff from your videos, especially because we have the same content. So now you can see that I am on that part where there a combination of the red and the orange. So it turned from green and red to red and orange. So yeah, I am I am often watching your videos, guys, so that I can pick out your brain in a way, especially when I'm watching Miss Jan, Miss Rel of the Dabbling Hope. They are really fluent with English and all of the vocabulary. So I wanted to pick out their brains and maybe pick out some stuff that I can also incorporate or say during my streams or during my podcasts. And I'm quite astounded with how I improved throughout the years with me speaking to you guys or sharing to you some stuff. So I have been improving in a way, and I want to be better on expressing the things that I needed to express or to share with you guys. So that is why I'm carefully listening to the stuff that you guys are also sharing with me, especially because we have the same content. So that is why I am watching your videos and really to keep up with you and to see all of the lovely things that you make also. My aim on YouTube is to at least have 100 views per podcast. That is my goal that I have written here. But I have seen my past videos have some 200 plus views on it. But I don't know if it counts in the monetization type or in a monetized way, because I also have seen from my past videos that the comment is disabled. I don't know if YouTube does that with my past videos, but I have seen my past videos wherein the comment is disabled, so maybe YouTube does that. And I don't know if I can go back to that video to enable the comment again, because as you know, I have so many videos right now. I am on my 400 plus videos, and going back will be very tedious for me. I'm quite happy that I was able to jot down this stuff so that I can share them with you. I'm gonna be on my first hour right now. I wanted to slip in some live streaming here on YouTube every now and then, because that is one of the perks that I have with my membership. So I also want to thank you guys for being a member of my channel. And I hope that you don't mind me looking on the screen rather than the lens, because if I look at the lens, it's really kind of off. So what I do is I just look at the screen, because I ran out of things to say. I'm going to try to work on my keychain sweep next. In the past days, I have been making some ball-like amigurumis that I can turn into keychains. I was hoping to bring that to the next bazaar, but there's no news yet for a next bazaar. I'm thinking of maybe they will have one on December for Christmas. I am contemplating whether to make a TikTok shop or not. I was just thinking that it will be a lot of work taking pictures and listing them. My sis from Kumu, she already have a shop there. So I'm just waiting if she will sell some stuff so that I can somewhat imitate what she's doing, so that I can have inspiration from it. You may be hearing some background noise. Mama is in the other room watching TV, and one of the kids from outside is playing Lato Lato. I remember that game from when we were younger. It's really fun, although it hurts your hands whenever the ball hits you. It's really in right now here in the Philippines, that game. It's very intriguing in the start. If you continue bumping Those balls. Yeah. During our PK challenge, I was able to jot down some questions for Sis MJ for our challenge or game, which is called Fast Talk. So that is quite nice to have. We were able to discuss some stuff, and for the challenge we have a script coming from Direct Johan. So I was able to jot that down so that I will be prompted with all of the things that I need to say, and there are other promotions that are involved because there's a sponsor for the challenge, which is a resort in Bulacan. So I have been watching Miss Terry's videos and I found some small diamond painting items. I think I'm gonna search on that because I can give that to the kids so that they will be able to also experience diamond painting. One of my new friends from Kumu, he also diamond paints and he has some custom type of DPs, and he was able to sell those to his customers. And that is his content on Kumu, is to show him himself diamond painting. I need to jot that down. I'm gonna search on some small items to diamond paint like keychains. I also found those from Miss GB Maltese. Hello, Jacob Hagley. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you for stopping by. So, Miss Grace, she has this unboxings. Hello, Jacob Hagley. Welcome to my live stream. Hello. I'm just working on this stop here while chatting with you guys about topics that I find. Welcome to my live stream. Hope you are having a good time. Do you also crochet? I don't know why your chat is not coming out from this. Am I pixelated on your cell phone? Hello, welcome. Wala na. Jacob Hagley. Where are you from? Are you from the States? I needed to jot down something. I'm gonna research on. Hello, Jacob Hagley. Thank you for dropping by. So there you go. Yeah. So these are the questions from the fast talk game that we have. The questions are between two items. I also have been finding some cool ideas for games on TikTok. So you need to enumerate some stuff like food. So I'm on my 1 hour limit right now. I wanted to go to Decamall later. And tomorrow's gonna be Thursday, so maybe I can make my regular podcast tomorrow or on Friday. Because I don't know if we are coming to the funeral. I think I made a mistake for one of the stitches, but it's not coming out, so I just decided to leave it. It's not really visible, but I don't want it to unravel, so I was going back and forth with it. But I think it's not gonna be a problem. So thank you very much, Jacob Hagley, for stopping by. There are several people stopping by, but I'm going out as soon as I say mega love shoutout. Just wanna make some live stream every now and then to catch up with you guys, to maybe sit with you or can maybe comment. So that's my goal anyways with my YouTube channel, is to at least have 100 views per video. I have um, I have checked my statistics lately, analytics. My views has gone down, so I don't know what to do. But I still want to make videos on YouTube, so I'm trying to make out with lives or maybe something. I'm not able to make any more tutorials because I ran out of ideas. That's one. Although I have some more things that I can whip up, but I just don't have the time, the right schedule for it. So I need to figure out how to make this skirt. I needed to measure it on something, I guess. Maybe I can borrow some skirt from my ate for that. Although I know she doesn't wear short skirts. But I know that she wears dresses. And my Suki or my customer kinda has a build like hers. It's just I'm checking the outside if it is raining because Mama has some clothes drying out at the veranda and we don't want it to get wet from the rain. And you can't really tell when the rain is coming. Hello! Mega love shout out to the one person watching. Please comment down below, hit the like. I'm done with my first hour. I don't know if I'm gonna continue live streaming, but I'm just gonna go on. I had a vacation from Como lately. I wasn't able to live stream there from ever since January. But I'm coming back as a member with my friends team. I decided to join in with their team on Kumu. Hello! Please hit the thumbs up. Please comment below. So I'm working on the stop right here. The beaded wallet that I have made, I was already able to give it to my customer, which is also one of my neighbors. In the past, I'm able to sell my items at our garage. I hang it by the gate, and I have passers-by and neighbors as my customers. So I just put it on a grid type of metal bar, and I hang it by our gate. I open the gate and I put a seating there for me to work on my items. And also I was selling ice candy that my mama prepares. So I used to sell at our garage, and I decided to just do customized work, and I decided to open a shop on Shopee, although I wasn't able to sell some stuff there yet. Recently, so I'm just quite happy that I am still able to make the orders. And I have collected, or I have collected customers in the past that has been asking me for some things. Some friends that wanted me to make them stuff. So I'm quite thankful that I have those people who supports me with my small business. Make a love shout out to the one person. I don't know if I'm pixelated on your phone, because on my other phone, I'm monitoring the live chat here, because whenever it pops out from here, after a while it goes out. So I wasn't able to read it as fast as I can. So I decided to open the live stream with my other phone. So after this one, I still have another gradient yarn to work on. So I'm gonna do that since I'm enjoying this, working on this topic. Kinda is a mindless type of crochet. So this is how it looks like. This is an off shoulder halter top with sleeves. That's how long it is. What I did was I chained 60, and then I double crocheted, and then I alternated between open work and double crochet. So that is what I'm working on with this other yarn here. I wanted to buy more of Sojel's yarn, and she has been having this sales lately of her yarns, but not able to put up an order because I needed to buy some other stuff that I really needed. And since I have this order, I am planning a Divisoria trip on Friday so that I can buy the necessary mercerized cotton thread to finish the skirt, because I think this year wouldn't be enough for the whole of the project. So I needed to buy two more. So I saved the label with the code of the shade. so that I can just give that to the store. Thank you so much for visiting, for the one person watching. This is a happy color. It has yellow inside. So I don't know if I'm able to finish this one. If the remainder of it will be enough for another top or not. But I'm setting it aside after working on it so that I can maybe incorporate it to other type of yarns. These yarns here are stranded and it has 8 plies to it. 6 plies to it. But it's really quite thick in a way. But Sojel, she has some yarns available that are 8 ply. So I'm thinking that it's going to be quite heavy for a garment. This one is quite heavy in itself. It is heavier compared to when you use fine cotton. That is our polyester yarns. I really like how the colors are coming up. So it brought back my mojo, my crochet mojo. I don't know where I put the remote for the LED lights. The other day I was also able to buy some fabric, some Gina cloth that I use for lining of the bags. So I really needed to do that. And it is on my list here. On the first part of my list, I put here all of the orders that I have in the past but wasn't able to pick up yet. So one of my friends from YouTube who has a channel, and you can find her channel below on the description box. She asked me to make her a bag with the logo of her advocacy, which is called Project Watch. She also wanted a shawl to go with that, but I just wasn't able to do it. And then one of my nephew's teachers that lives near here, she asked for some birthing doll. So I also wasn't able to do that. Then my cousin asked for a toothless. That one I was able to start with, wasn't able to pick up. Then I needed to make a newborn baby a baby set, some minion hats. Ooh, I have 4 pieces of minion hats to work on, and then 6 pieces of character keychains. Sometimes I miss working on rush orders or maybe bulk orders. So I guess I need to let you guys go now. I have been rambling for a while, so my voice is becoming raspy already. And I'm just by my bed. This is where I usually make my podcast. So I have the lighting and all of the paintings here. I really needed to change those for my next podcast, so I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm hoping that you guys have a fun time crafting, having some family bonding time of sorts, and I hope your weather is enjoyable for you guys. Maybe you can come out and enjoy the environment for a while, or maybe just to unwind. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Bye bye, guys, and God bless.